my video tutorial series on Dynamic HTML or DHTML. I'm Vilya Carla Bautista Marquez, a passionate student pursuing a degree in computer science, and I'm excited to guide you through the fascinating world of DHTML. In this series, we explore how DHTML combines the power of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript to create dynamic and interactive web pages. Whether you are a beginner looking to enhance your web development skills or a seasoned programmer seeking to deepen your understanding of front-end technologies, this course is designed to provide you with the practical knowledge and hands-on experience. Together, we'll learn how to leverage DHTML techniques to create engaging user interfaces, responsive layouts, and seamless interactions. From DOM manipulation to event handling, we'll cover essential concepts and best practices that will empower you to build modern and visual appealing web application. So, if you are ready to dive into the world of DHTML and unlock the potential of dynamic web development, let's embark on this learning journey together. So, let's get started. What is DHTML all about? DHTML or Dynamic HTML is a technology that differs from the traditional HTML. DHTML combines HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and the document object model to create dynamic content. It uses the dynamic object model to modify settings, properties, and methods. Scripting is also an essential component of DHTML, which was part of earlier computing trends. It is supported by some versions of Netscape Navigator and Internet Explorer 4.0 and higher. What are the components of Dynamic HTML? HTML 4.0. HTML is a client-side markup language which is a core component of the DHTML. It defines the structure of the web page with various defined basic elements or tags. In summary, HTML is a foundation of web development, providing the basic structure and framework for creating content, rich and interactive web pages that can be accessed and viewed across the different devices and platforms. CSS. CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheets, which allows the web user or developers for controlling the style and layout of the HTML elements on the web pages. It works alongside HTML to control the visual appearance of web pages, including aspects such as colors, fonts, spacing, and positioning. By applying CSS rules to HTML elements, developers can customize the appearance of text, images, backgrounds, borders, and other elements of the pages. Overall, CSS plays a crucial role in web development by allowing developers to create visual appealing and responsive designs that enhance the user experience across the different devices and screen sizes. JavaScript. JavaScript is a scripting language which is done on a client side. The various browsers support JavaScript technology. DHTML uses the JavaScript technology for accessing, controlling, and manipulating HTML. The statement in JavaScript are commands which tell the browser for performing an action. It is one of the core technologies of web development along with HTML and CSS and is supported by all modern web browsers. JavaScript allows developers to create interactive elements, respond to user actions, manipulate the content of web pages, and dynamically update page elements without needing to reload the entire pages. Overall, JavaScript is a powerful and versatile programming language that empowers developers to create dynamic and interactive web applications that enhance the user experience. Continues to evolve with new features and updates, making it an essential tool for web development in the modern era. Document Object Model. It is a W3C standard, which is the standard interface of programming for HTML. It is mainly used for defining the object and properties of all elements in HTML. In summary, the Document Object Model provides a standardized interface for interacting with and manipulating web documents. Pragmatically, it enables developers to create dynamic and interactive web applications by accessing and modifying the structure, content, and style of web documents in real time. DHTML JavaScript. JavaScript can be included in HTML pages, which create the content of page as dynamic. You can easily type the JavaScript code within the head or body tag of HTML page. If we want to add the external source file of JavaScript, we can easily add using the src attribute. Following are the examples, which describe how to use the JavaScript technology with the DHTML. Document.write parentheses method. The document.write parentheses method of JavaScript writes the output to a web page. Example. The following examples simply use the document.write parentheses method of JavaScript in the DHTML. In this example, we type the JavaScript code in the body tag. As you can see here, there's an example code using document.write parentheses method, and here is the output. And let's go to the CSS. The ability of the script CSS styles allow you to dynamically change colors, fonts, and so on. More importantly, it allows you to set and change the position of elements and even to hide and show elements. CSS or Cascading Style Sheets allows you to define the style to apply to your document. Latest version is 2.1. Design, not content. CSS is intended to separate design from content. It is very powerful. CSS is much more powerful than HTML design tags. So, as you can see, here there's an example of CSS code and how to add background color. Next is the HTML or Hypertext Markup Language. It's a static markup language used for creating structure and presentation of web page. The HTML or Dynamic HTML is a combination of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript used to create interactive and dynamic web pages. Here, as you can see, the HTML or Hypertext language allow you to define the structure and the content of your documentation, and the latest version is 4.01. And then there's an XHTML or XML Hypertext Markup Language. XML compliant definition of HTML. Its current version is XHTML 1.1, which added no new HTML tags to HTML 4.01. Contents, not design. HTML or XHTML was never intended to convey a design. As you can see, there's an example of HTML. Today, I'd like to present an example code of DHTML that demonstrates how to create a simple interactive form using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. This form will validate user input and provide real-time feedback to the user. Let's dive into the code and see how it works.